Hello, this is the recording for assignment 1 for the Project 1 unit. And in Project 1, over here, the Project 1 unit, there's an assignment called Project 1, and that's you created a little program that would print Hello World. Now you're going to add to it for what's called assignment 1. So as you can see, we're going to add to the Hello World work that we did earlier. So hopefully you had your Hello World work open fine earlier. So I need to open my Hello World project. So I'll go down to Start, then I'll start up C++. Now I have C++ started. Then I go to File, Open, a Project, and now I need to navigate to my profile. Now mine is stored different from yours, but you hopefully have this all set up exactly the way it's supposed to be. So go to your profile with your name, C++, resources, and then into Hello World, and you're opening the Hello World.vc project. That's what you've been working on this whole time. So I open that. So this is everything that I did as I followed the directions to do what's called Project 1 to get to this place. Now to run this, I'll hit Debug, Start Without Debugging, and this is what it's supposed to do. This is exactly what that program does, just like this. So hopefully that worked for you. Now we're going to add to it for assignment 1. So I'm going to be flipping back and forth between this, the C++ program, and the course. Okay, so here we are. So we have this created, we have it open. So now in the Hello World project, add an empty line before the pause line. So let me go back to the program, and here's the system pause line. I click right there, I'm blinking right there, and I just hit enter. I added another blank line between those two. So I've done that. Then it says copy the count line, the C count line that says Hello World. We're going to copy that and post it to the empty line. So I'm going to go right here. So it tells me to copy this. So I highlight it, hit Control-C on my keyboard. I go down here to the blank line. I hit my Tab key to move over, and hit Control-V to paste. So now I've copied that down here. That's a second line. I've done exactly what the directions say. I took this line and I copied it down there. So now it says in the first line, change it, maybe change it to where it says Hello Awesome World. So now go back to my program. So I'm going to change this right here to Hello Awesome World. And what does it say? It says change the code in the second line. You could change it to whatever you want. You could change it to it's going to be a great day. Well, I'm going to change it. I'll put I enjoy this programming. I could put anything in there. And I still have my pause command. So what you can see is that these two lines, these are going to have output that will print to the screen, and I know that because not only have I used the C out command to print out, but I also see the comment here. So let's go back to the program. Then it says compile and run your program. So compile and run, that fixes the bugs. Let me go back to the program. So I've made those changes. First thing I want to do though is I want to do file. It says save hello.cpp, so I want to save that, so it saves for me. And now I'll go up here to debug, start debugging. And whenever it says you like to build it, and then you need to say yes. Now when I hit yes here, watch down here as it builds and debugs. See down here it's compiling, it's going through the whole thing, it's working through it, And then it told me that it worked right, and then it runs it for me. You can see this is exactly what I typed, isn't it? So I know that this thing works properly, so I can close that. And if I wanted to check it again, I could do debug, start without debugging, and then it would just run the program. So you can see how I can do all of that. So now if I go back to the course, it says review the rubric below to make sure it meets the requirements, compile and run it, etc. Submit your Hello World project folder to your instructor. Let's look at the directions down here. Okay, 3 or more comments. Remember, those are the green lines. The IOStream library, the standard namespace, the main function. So if I go back to this, if I slide up a little bit, there's a comment line, comment line, comment line, IOStream, namespace, the void main, those are all there. So I have all those requirements. The main function has a calc command with text inside, yes. Prints at least 2 lines of text, yes, and then it pauses to wait for any key. So mine does all of this, so I'm ready to submit it. And as this says, to submit the Hello World project folder, so you'll zip that to me. So if this is your computer, so I would go up here to first, so I do File, Save Hello CPP, so I have that all saved, so then I can close this. Now I go to my folders on my computer, and I'm going to navigate to where all my work is. And remember, right up here, yours is going to be slightly different from mine. But I'm going to my profile with my name. See, my profile is on in a different folder, but your profile is going to be your C drive, then it says profile, then your name, then C++, if you set it up the proper way you're supposed to in the first week of the course. If not, then you need to go back and explore the section called Course Overview to get things set up correctly. Let's go back here. So now I'm in my C++ folder, resources, and here's the Hello World folder. Right click, send to compressed zip folder. Then this hello world.zip, that's what you'll send me. And that's a copy, of course, of Hello World. And if I look at my Hello World, see, look at all this stuff in there. So that's what you do. So you will submit this hello world.zip. I'm going to go ahead and delete that. I don't need to have it in there. Actually, I'm going to save that back because I want to be able to show you a shot of that. So this is, oops. So this is what you should have. This is everything you should have at the end of Project 1 unit. Okay, thanks for watching. I look forward to your work coming in. And if you don't have all this done, you need to go back and do this course overview unit. And if you go back to the announcements, look at the announcements, the assignment explanations, the week 1 work, all that stuff is here for you. Okay, thanks for watching. I look forward to your work. Bye.